Historians today still debate the character and achievements of Napoleon Bonaparte. Was he a visionary, not only defending the enlightened new order of revolutionary France, but also spreading it to other parts of Europe? Or was he simply an ambitious opportunist whose cleverly manufactured public image masked his ruthless quest for personal power? I won't try to untangle this debate, much less resolve it. For our purposes, we can just consider Napoleon's image in the rest of Europe. As discussed previously, he rose to prominence during the French Revolutionary Wars, when other European powers sought to restore France to monarchic rule, preferably someone from their own ruling family. The Napoleonic Wars essentially represent a 15-year continuation of those Revolutionary Wars. The different name merely reflects the fact that Napoleon was the French head of state from 1799 to 1814, plus another 100 days in 1815 between his exile to Elba and his exile to St. Helena. We'll get to that in Unit 3. As a defender of revolutionary France and its enlightened values of liberté, égalité, fraternité, liberty, equality, and brotherhood, Napoleon became something of a hero among Enlightenment intellectuals. Upon his coup d'état of 1799, in which he overthrew the conservative and anti-democratic Directory, he did not seize executive power for himself alone, but shared it with two other consuls. He stabilized the French economy and legal system, and established a system of education and employment in which advancement was based on merit rather than social class. He also ended the radical anti-clerical policies enacted by the Convention, that is, the governing body that had preceded the Directory. So, for his first 5 years in power, Napoleon represented Europe's strongest, most immediate hope for creating, preserving, and extending a society based on Enlightenment principles. For intellectuals, the cognitive dissonance first came from Napoleon's military successes. As we saw previously, he not only defended France from foreign invasion, but took the fight to those other European powers, at one point even planning an invasion of Britain. Hence, the man liberal thinkers counted on for the spread of their ideals was the same man responsible for the cannonballs shelling their cities and the invading armies occupying their country. Napoleon conquered Beethoven's adopted city of Vienna twice, first in 1805 and again in 1809. A famous turning point came in December 1804, when Napoleon turned the French Republic into the French Empire, and had himself crowned as Emperor Napoleon I. Although civil French society would continue the egalitarian system previously established, now political control would remain in the hands of an old-fashioned hereditary monarchy, but now descending from Bonapartes instead of Bourbons.